Hi guys, it's Ephraim. So I am actually received my uh, roadmap for my Dream 100 challenge. And what is a Dream 100 challenge? It's a concept developed by Chet Holmes, one of the best marketing experts of this generation. And actually, Chet passed a few years ago, but he had this concept that he used as far as targeting his top clients that he wanted to work with in the future. He had a concept called the Dream 100 that he applied to it. And so I am going through a challenge right now, setting up my Dream 100 for my ministry launchpad. My desire really is to just work with ministries, because one thing that I notice in Christian ministry today is that there is so much failure, okay? And I'm talking from personal experience here. There's so much failure in Christian ministry, and a lot of it has to do with financial. We have about 7,000 churches, plus or minus, shut their doors every year in the USA alone. And 22,000 pastors will quit and go find another job, secular job. They don't want to do the work of the ministry anymore. They're not quitting Jesus, but they just don't want to do the work of the ministry anymore because of the difficulties in leadership and not being trained as far as how to make money in ministry. Our Bible schools kind of shy away from these kinds of topics. They teach us to teach the Bible. They teach us to be spiritual. They teach us different other things, blah, 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 really. Well, not exactly blah, 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 but you know what I mean. Things that you probably can learn on a Sunday by just being a Christian, reading your Bible and attending church on Sunday. You go to Bible school, you pay money, you learn those things, but nobody teaches you how to get out there and actually launch and start a ministry. So this podcast really is designed to teach people, how do I launch a ministry profitably? How do I launch a ministry even if I do not have partners and members who are committed to funding my vision with their time and money, So on my Dream 100 challenge here, so this is my treasure map. All right, I got this from Dana Derricks. Awesome guy. He really a lot of value that I'm getting from him right now, from his work. But if you check this out, it says step number 1 is nail down your customer avatar. Who do you and who do you not want to work with? Very important. Who do I want to work with? So I'm thinking to myself, I want to work with people who have graduated Bible school. One reason why I want to work with those people really is because, the Apostle Paul said in, is it 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2 or verse 15, one of the two, but he says, Timothy, the things that I'm giving you entrust to faithful men who will also be able to teach others. Those people have proven to be faithful enough to actually, and diligent enough to actually go and sit in Bible school, learn, because they want to teach others. But a lot of these people, tens of thousands of them, sitting in church every Sunday in the pews, and just not using all the knowledge that they have from Bible school. Why? Because they do not know how to launch a ministry. So we are putting an end to that. This is a roadmap really on how to actually do that. Who do I not want to work with? I'll tell you who I do not want to work with is people who are part of major denominations that cannot make their own ministry decisions by themselves. They have to wait for headquarters to tell them what to do, and they cannot, and they have to wait for some committee to agree on what needs to be done and this and that. I really do not want to work with people like that. That's not my customer avatar. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I do not want to fellowship with them. Okay, but as far as doing business, this business that I'm doing, and this ministry that I'm building, without partners, without without donations, without a bank loan, I definitely do not want people who have to wait for a panel of 12, 13 other people to make a decision as to whether to invest in my program or not. That affects where I'm going with this whole setup of this ministry that I'm building. So, who is my avatar? Definitely a person who has been to Bible school and who desires to launch out into ministry, who has been struggling and trying to find out how can I actually get into the ministry by myself. All right. So step number 2, you want to get clear on your real why. So what is my why? When I really come to the bottom of it, I think about my life a lot, and I have not really managed to do anything outside I get out there and try to do things a lot, but I always circle back to my love for the gospel and the calling that is in me. So my why really is the world needs to know Jesus. Dr. Miles Monroe has a song out there called, and in this song it says, if you want a brand new world, you have to have brand new people. If you want brand new people, you have to have a brand new spirit. And if you want a brand new spirit, you need to have Jesus Christ in you. So that's my big why. Why do I want to empower and equip Bible school graduates? It's because the laborers are few and the work is plenty. The laborers are few. We need to get more people out there preaching the gospel. Just that simple, right? Step number 3, craft your irresistible offer. So what is my irresistible offer going to be? I do have a pretty sweet offer that I've been working on, and that I will use to attract my avatar and the people that I want to build. I want to help build their ministries, right? Particularly using online tools. In the 22nd year, in the 21st century, and if you are in the Western world, you have no business building a ministry without actually a solid online presence and a solid online game plan. I'm not talking about posting here and there on Facebook or a couple tweets once in a while. I'm talking about really a game plan on how to do these things online and reach people online and create revenue for your ministry online. Definitely, I have a sweet offer in that direction for my dream client, right? And then step number 4, the only way to become a real business, the secret formula that tells you everything you need to know about your business and unlocks growth. Okay, so ministries are businesses, right? If you're not thinking of your ministry as a business, there's something wrong right there, and you probably explains a lot of why you're suffering. Actually, explains a lot of why I suffered in ministry to the point of quitting at some point, right? But a ministry is a is a business, and the kind of ministry that I'm building right now really is not 501c3. Under the non-profit. It's a ministry, but it's going to operate like straight up as a business with sales strategies that I'll be using. I'm replacing donations and offerings as the primary source of income for my ministry with real sales and marketing skill, with my sales and marketing skill set. I want to get it out there. Now, am I saying I will not take donations? I will not allow people the opportunity to partner with me if they want to? No, I cannot take that. If somebody, God is dealing with them and they're hard to contribute towards what's going on, sure, we'll receive a donation, but that will not be my thrust. I want to know and I want to experience how to actually build this from scratch without ever receiving a tithe and offering, without using any bank loans or things like that. How can I create my own funding for the vision that God has put in my heart? And so that's what I'm doing. But as I'm doing it, then I'm showing it to other, to other Bible school students as well, so that they can do the same thing. So the secret formula that tells you everything you need to know about your ministry and how to unlock growth within your ministry. Step number 5, get others to give you unlimited leads for free. So your ministry is going to need. If you do not have, check it out. If you do not have tithes and offerings that you're depending on every Sunday, right? You will obviously run out of money if you don't have any other option, right? Zig Ziglar said, money is not everything, but it ranks right high up there with oxygen. So if you do not have, if you do not have money coming in, it's just not going to work out. Okay, your ministry is not going to work out. So how do we get other people to get us unlimited free leads? And I want to explain that word leads in terms of opportunities for partnership, not with just individuals, but with other ministers. Okay, my leads here are not people in the pew and members that contribute, partners who contribute money and donations. My leads here are other ministers, and I'll explain that further. All right, I want to move on to the next step, but I'll explain that further as we go. And then number 6, follow up. How do you do follow up? How do you do effective follow up? I'm gonna enjoy this challenge because I'm set up quite well. I got the tools, the scripts, a lot of things that I'm gonna be applying to this. So step number 7, get smart about how you handle your customers, okay? So like I said, replacing members and partners with customers to fund your ministry. This, I'm saying this and I'm feeling funny saying it because it does not sound very, what can I say? Very Christian? I don't know. But it does not agree a lot with the traditional way that we've been taught to run a ministry. And I have my reasons why I'm not going in that direction, why I have my own convictions about why I'm going in the direction I'm going in right now. But it does sound kind of weird when I'm actually looking in the direction that I'm going in and the plans that I'm making. So that's my step number 7, getting smart about how I handle my ministry customers. I posted a statement. It just hit me one day that I posted it on my Facebook, and that statement actually says that if your ministry, your discipleship funnel, right, the people that you've been bringing in and discipling, if they cannot help you pay the bills of the church and fund the vision that God has given you, your ministry is going to need customers. And if your ministry is going to need customers, then you're going to have to learn how to handle customers, period. All right. And then step number 8, repetition of the things that work is the winning ingredient. Create a system and repeat it. So we are going to create a system that works. And once we dial it down, then we are going to rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, because we're going to find out what works and we're going to do it. We're not going to try to reinvent every day, try a million things every day. We are going to follow this Dream 100 challenge, and things are going to get exciting. Just follow this podcast. You're going to see exactly what I'm doing and begin to take and apply to your ministry. How about that? And then step number 9, get folks to vouch for you and your product service like crazy. All right. The only way to get gobs of testimonials to use in your marketing all day. So you're going to have to be in sales. You're going to have to be in marketing, and it's gonna be very exciting doing ministry this way, because I know how excited I am doing it right now. So but as you're doing it, you how do you get people to vouch for the services or the products? Because we're going to be using the information products business model. That's the one we're going to use to fund our ministry. Information product business model. Attach that on the front end of our ministry, and let that let that drive sales and drive income and time and freedom for our ministry. So how do we get testimonials? Step number 10, get red hot eyeballs, blow things up with the next step, Dream 100. Yes. So red hot eyeballs, what is that? People eager to actually work with you because of the deals that you're offering. Jesus in the book of Luke, I believe, he said use money to make friends, or use money to make deals, didn't he? These are the words of Jesus. I've never really understood this parable until I started thinking about building my ministry in this way. But he says use money to make deals, or to make friendships, or to build your divine connections, or you know what I mean. So if you're out there and you're struggling financially in your ministry, and people are really not standing with you with their time and money, it's time to rethink, reinvent what you are doing. And I would love to work with you. I'd like to hear where you are. And during this podcast, as I stay on here, I'm going to share a lot of where I'm coming from, where I've suffered, where I've struggled, and try to be as much of a blessing as I can with you. I'm going to give a lot of value, a lot of things that I've paid thousands of dollars for over the past years just to learn in the marketing field. I want to give all that, a lot of that to you for free, so you can take and run with it and build something, because truly the laborers are few. And it's not because they've not been called, but it's because they just don't know how to get out there and be sustainable. But we're going to fix that, right? We're going to fix that. So, hey, I'll see you in the next episode. In the meantime, go ahead and check out my Facebook page, onlineministrysecrets.com. That's not a page, is it? That's my website. onlineministrysecrets.com is my website. And my page is Online Ministry Secrets with Ephraim Makombe, with E.W. Makombe. That's on Facebook. And drop me a message, a question, an encouragement. I'm open to hearing from you. And I just want to know where you are in your life. I'm right now working on a product called Ministry Launchpad. All right, Online Ministry Launchpad. And just how do you start from zero to $1 million in your ministry? And some people hear that, they think, well, is it about the money? Yeah, it is about the money, because without that money, without that income coming in, you are sitting at home probably, or sitting at a job that's not satisfying, because you cannot actually get out into the mission field because you don't have the money. You have to hold a job. But how do we fix that? How can we create income around your gifts and callings? All right, that's what this podcast is about. How do we create income around your gifts and callings? And I will be giving you value. No doubt about that. I'm going to give you massive value. And, excuse me. And give me feedback. Let me know what questions you have, what things I need to tackle for you, what areas I need to tackle, things that I've learned and research I've done, and things that I'm applying right now. And I just want to help you. So get in touch with me. Hit me up on Facebook. My name is Ephraim Makombe. And that's EPHRAIM MAKOMBE. Or you can go to Online Ministry Secrets with E.W. Makombe. That's my Facebook page. All right. God bless you. We'll talk again soon.